What makes someone a champion in their sport? Is it talent, size, speed? There are a number of reasons why you could look at any one champion and point to them and say, this is why you are a champ. But are there any common threads that all or most champions have in common? Yes, there are, and I'm going to give you 3 that you can control in order to put yourself in a position to be a champ. Now, these may not sound difficult, but to become great at them can be a grueling endeavor. So let's dive in. Number 1. Champions don't practice until they get it right. They practice until they can't get it wrong. There's a big difference. The Navy SEALs have a saying, in pressure situations, you never rise to the occasion, but instead fall to the level of your training. You see, to become great at a skill or skills, it can take hours upon hours of practice, which can become monotonous and boring. It is the ability to work through the boring and stay mindful and focused during those long hours that can help you make you a champion. Now, long hours of working on your skill doesn't guarantee success, but you are giving yourself a good chance to be successful when the pressure is on, when you work until you can't get it wrong. Number 2, have good, bad days. Not every day that you go to work on your goal or sport are you going to feel like it. You will have days when you're not on your game, or days when you feel sick or tired. Champions find a way to still have productive and quality days, even on days when they are off. This comes from the mindset of being resilient. You won't always be at your best, but find a way to make the best of where you are. Do your best to get the most out of your practice, your competition, or day, even when you aren't feeling 100%. Number 3, respond to your emotions rather than react to them. It is nearly impossible to control your emotions, but what champions are able to do is respond thoughtfully to how they feel rather than react to their emotions. There is a huge difference. When you react, you aren't thinking about your response. You are just reacting immediately. When you respond, you are able to find that space between the stimulus and response, and you are able to slow down the mind enough to have a thoughtful response rather than an uncontrollable reaction. One of the best ways to develop the ability to find the space between stimulus and response is to develop the practice of meditation. Again, this is much more difficult than it sounds, and this is a big part of why champions are champions. So to review, if you are working on goals and want to become a champion, 3 traits that will set you apart are as followed and 100% within your control. 1. Don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong. 2. Have good, bad days. And 3. Respond to your emotions rather than react to them. If you would like to learn more about what it takes to become a champion and quiet your inner rival, like Inner Rival on Facebook, subscribe to this channel, or if you would like to work with Jeff directly, you can reach him at www.inner-rival.com. Now, let's get started defeating your inner rival.